Good morning, my dear students. I am Basma from Palestinian School in Doha. I'm going to explain your English lesson today. Please follow with me.
Now, my students, if you remember in our last lesson, I asked you, what do you do every day? And also, if you remember, you answered, I get up, I go to school, I do my homework, I watch cartoons, I play computer games, I go to bed. Now, tell me, do you do all these things at the same time every day? No. For example, you go to school in the morning and you go to bed, yes, at night. Now, let's listen to this track and look at the pictures.
Track 62, Unit 7, Period 3 and Period 4, Language Presentation. What do you do in the morning?
What do you do in the afternoon?
What do you do in the evening?
What do you do at night?
Now, what's the meaning of the words in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, at night? Morning, it means when the sun rises or when the sun comes up. Afternoon, it means when the sun is in the middle of the sky. It's up in the middle of the sky. Evening, it means the end of the day when the sun goes down, when the sun sets. Night, it means when there is no sun and you can see the stars and the moon in the sky. Now, my students, you can see in activity number 1 the 4 pictures of the 4 parts of the day. Morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Can you try to answer me about what do you do in the morning? What do you do in the afternoon? What do you do in the evening? And what do you do at night? Yes, very good. Now, my students, we are going to ask our friends Amal and Bilal about what they do every day and when they do these things. Please listen and draw in the boxes morning, afternoon, evening or night. Please take your pencil, listen and try to draw.
Track 63, Unit 7, Period 3, Activity 1. Listen and draw. What do you do in the morning?
I get up. I go to school.
What do you do in the afternoon?
I watch cartoons. I do homework.
What do you do in the evening?
I play computer games. I play computer games too.
What do you do at night?
We go to bed.
Very good. Thank you for trying to draw. Yes. Now, let's listen again and check your answers.
Track 63. Unit 7, Period 3, Activity 1. Listen and draw. What do you do in the morning?
I get up. I go to school.
What do you do in the afternoon?
I watch cartoons. I do homework.
What do you do in the evening?
I play computer games. I play computer games too.
What do you do at night?
We go to bed.
Well done. Very good. Thank you. Now, my students, let's listen to some questions about activity number 1 and try to say the answers. Please listen carefully and answer.
Track 64. Unit 7, Period 3, Activity 2. Listen and say. What do you do in the morning?
What do you do in the afternoon?
What do you do in the evening?
What do you do at night?
Very nice try. Very good. Now let's listen again to the questions to check your answers.
Track 64. Unit 7, Period 3, Activity 2. Listen and say. What do you do in the morning?
I get up, I go to school.
What do you do in the afternoon?
I watch cartoons, I do my homework.
What do you do in the evening?
I play computer games.
What do you do at night?
I go to bed. Thank you. Now, let's move to activity number 3 in our lesson. You can ask and answer your brother, sister, or a friend about what they do during their day. For example, you can ask, what do you do in the morning? What do you do in the afternoon? What do you do in the evening? What do you do at night? And also, you can answer, I go to bed, I go to school, I play computer games, I watch cartoons, or whatever you like to answer. Now, my students, let's move to period 4 of our unit, My Day. Here in activity number 1, you can notice 4 pictures of the parts of the day. Can you look at them and circle the correct word? For example, number 1. Is it in the morning or in the evening? Number 2. Is it in the morning or at night? Number 3. Is it at night or in the afternoon? Number 4. Is it in the evening or in the afternoon? Take 2 minutes to do it quickly. Now, let's check your answers together. Number 1. In the evening. Very good. You can notice the moon here. Number 2. In the morning. Excellent. Because the sun is coming up. You can see. Number 3. At night. Excellent. Because you can see the moon and the stars. And number 4. In the afternoon. You can see the sun up in the sky, in the middle of the sky. Very good. Now please write the 4 parts of the day in the spaces. Take your pencil and please write neatly. Okay, very good. Now let's check your answers. Number 1, in the morning. Number 2, in the afternoon. Number 3, in the evening. And the last one, number 4, at night. You can notice we say in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, but we don't say in the night. We say at night. Now let's move to activity number 3 in period 4. Here you have to use the words in the box to complete the sentences below. And the words are night, morning, afternoon, evening, do, play, get, and go. Please try to complete each sentence with the last space. It will be easier for you. Take 5 minutes to do it. Now, let's check your answers. Number 1, I will start with the last space. I space to bed. I go to bed. When do you think that I go to bed? At night. Very good. So, at night I go to bed. Number 2, I space computer games. I play computer games. Very good. Also, when do you think that I do it? In the evening. Very good. So the sentence will be in the evening I play computer games. Number 3, I space homework. I do homework. When? In the afternoon. Very good. So the sentence is in the afternoon I do homework. And number 4, I space up. I get up when? In the morning. Very good. So in the morning I get up. Well done. Now the last part of our lesson, which is the homework. Your homework for today is to answer the questions What do you do in the morning? What do you do in the afternoon? What do you do in the evening? And what do you do at night? Please write these questions in your notebook and answer them full answers. Thank you and have a nice time.
Thank you for watching this video. I hope you understood everything. See you soon.